How are y'all today? I think it's time. My Pokemon are leveled. They have better moves. I think it's time for my final great challenge before the crater. The Pokemon League. Now that's not to say I don't have other things to do, because I still want to try to complete the Pokedex. I still have the treasure Pokemon in order to complete that, but for now at least. Pokemon League time. Let's find it. I've not actually been to Victory Road yet, so nor am I entirely sure where it is. Oh, has it always been through here? I'm kinda dumb. It probably is. Ooh, I like the slowdown of the music. Is this it? This seems to be it. Alright, well, Pokemon are out on Victory Road. A lot of normal types. A lot of normal types. It's fine. Normal types are perfectly fine. And a few fairy, I guess. Oh, first challenge before... Is this Victory Road? Pokemon League building looks so cool. Making my way to the Pokemon League. Let's battle to mark the occasion. Alright. It'll be a good test to see how I stand. Ice Punch. Hurricane, no! Ice Punch. What are you doing here, man? You don't probably have badges. Or maybe you do and you just came with me out to check it out. Well, losing's one way to mark an occasion. I don't have any gym badges yet, but maybe I'll sit for the interview and see if I pass anyway. Are you having nice battles? Taking on the league? Look like you got promise, kid. Let's give you a challenge to grow on. Bring it on! Whoa, you're actually quite strong! Or maybe you're not, I don't know. Okay, yeah, we got one. We got one! Ground. Wow. Actually, I am fairly weak against ground type, except for the Hurricane. Let's go Scissor, see if we can... Oh, that's fine. Oh, Sandstormy. X-Scissor! About to send out the Rule Edge. Would you switch your Pokemon? Yeah, you're the Fire Ghost guy. Well, I also have a Fire Ghost. Who's the better Fire Ghost? Psycho Cut? I don't know. Torch Song! Oh, no. Oh, well. Torch Song! Smart, except I also have Shadow Ball. Did you see some growth out of that? A little bit. Oh, okay. Heal me, please. Elephant and the rest of your team should be all better now. Back to see us again whenever you need. I know what I must do. Go behind the building and look and see if there's any PMs or items. Look behind all the things. Baton pass. I skipped the league by climbing the building. No, okay. Oh. Hello, Shint. So this is it. You've decided to face the Pokemon League. Final test you must pass to become a champion is held here in this building. I wish you the best of luck from the bottom of my heart, Shint. I look forward to meeting you again soon. Bye-bye. Just not fun. Need to get some items. Let's get up to 30. I have plenty of full restores, plenty of max. Fine. Get the 30 revives, just in case. Nope. Good. Are you ready to face the Pokemon League's champion assessment? Yes. Let's see here. Shint from Naraja Academy, is it? Appears you have a total of 8 gym badges. Very well, you may now proceed to the interview room. Why is there an interview? Why is there more tests? Thank you for coming today. Hi, Rika. Please do have a seat. No way! What are you doing? Please take your seat. No way. There's no turning back now. No turning back now. Fine. I, Rika, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We begin with the interview. First things first, let's see how many gym badges you have. Excellent, you have all 8. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you wouldn't mind, Shin. Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Let's begin. How did you get here today? I walked. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school you enrolled in. Why am I doing this? Ah, that's right. I like how Rabbit chose this one and they said, no, you failed. So you can't have fun. It's not supposed to be fun doing this, you know. I came to become a champion. Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? For fun? Now, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? I want to become stronger. I see. Interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty? I think the lightning gym actually gave me a bit of trouble, and that was Levincia, I believe. Wasn't it Iono? Iono. I'm glad you seem to remember. What the frick? But do you remember which type of Pokemon Iono used? Electric. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for the champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here, Shin. What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? Firecroc. Can we just freaking do this? What the heck is this? Very good, very good. Now please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat a previous question. Remind me, what do you intend to do when you become champion? I want to become even stronger. Ah, yes, that's right. Next is the final question for the interview. Yay! Interview, what is it? Do you like Pokemon? Yeah, but you're not making me like the series anymore. Slaps the desk. That's a lie! That's a damn lie! Good job, kiddo. That about wraps up the interview. And let me be the first to congratulate you, Shen. You became a champion. You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. On your first try too, no less. Don't think anyone's done that since Demona. But anyway, time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is what we call the Elite Test. And you'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. I guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Anyway, we're the best of the league has to offer. You'll be facing us 4 in a row, no turning back. This won't be a cakewalk, I promise you that. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me. Saving, because I don't want to do that again. But there's no one here. What? Now then, let's get started, eh? Let good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four to take you on. I'd say I'd go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast! Wish cast. What a ground. I finally get to battle you. I've been looking forward to this, so don't you give up too soon. 57, alright. Flip turn. To send out for this. Let's put in Annihilate. Good old faithful Annihilate. Ow. That hurt. Rage Fist. Channel that pain into fight and fuel. Oh, you jerk. That's fine. I can swap out before you get me. Switch Pokemon. If you're going to use camera ups, then we're bringing in the Hurricane. I think she's ground type. Based off the first 2 Pokemon. Zero to Hero. Liquidation! And we took the future set, but it's okay. Donphan, yep, she's ground type. Easy work for the Hurricane. Uh-oh. Hey. Oh no. Acrobatics. Wow. Dugtree is quick but weak, but I am also fairly fast. I want to bet on my speed. Liquidation! Uh-oh. I shouldn't have bet on my speed. But it's fine. Yay. Oh, Wave Crash. What's that? The user shrouds itself in water and slams into the target with its whole body to inflict damage. This also damages the user quite a lot. Liquidation ain't that bad. Plus, I never cared for the moves that also damage the Pokemon using it. Not gonna do it. Clodsire. Yes. Poison ground. Oh, I meant to hit Tyranitar, but impressive. You really are something else, kiddo. Let's just go ahead and Hyper Potion. We'll eat whatever move she uses. Let's finish this. Go on, Clodsire. Shake things up a bit. I do have to say, the music for the Elite Four battles, much to be desired. Watch your step, because things are about to get a bit shaky. I get it, shaky. Let's just do another Hyper Potion. See what it does. If it does another Earthquake or not. Hey, haha, you failed. How long is the sandstorm gonna last? Liquidation! Oh, I missed. Water absorb. Tricky, tricky. Okay, alright. But I have Ice Punch as well! And a Sandstorm gonna fade. There we go. Do it again. Ice Punch! Freeze it! Oh, we got it now. Just wasted a turn toxicking. Maybe if it earthquaked, it might have got a crit to beat me. But since it did that, I win. One more Ice Punch! Toxic's still not gonna get me though with just 2 turns. There we go. Clodsire fainted. Oh man, tired. Not bad, kiddo. Talk about unfair. No way was I ever gonna win that one. Still though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test. But who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be one of the few that do, Shin. Better stay on your toes though, the second of the Elite Four is stronger than me. You're up next, Squirt. Come on out. Coming. Coming. Trader is like one of the server bots from Mega Man Legends. Oh wow, did you lose, Rika? Yeah, I did. He's no pushover, let me tell you. I'll be watching from the side. Avenge me if you can, eh? You bet I will. Can I heal? I can heal. We'll keep the hurricane out. It's good to... Are you ready to face Poppy of Elite Four? Yeah. Oh, are we done? Are we not battling? It's so cool you made it this far, but this is where you say bye-bye, mister. All my Pokemon are super tough. Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll bounce right off. You'll see. I can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. Different music at least? Raja, I don't know what you are again. Ground? More ground? Go on, Raja. Smush 'em. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I remember what Rabbit's of this deal. Stale, eh? Well, I can use a Tyranitar. Sandstorm's not gonna do. Oh, that's smart. Let's see if Tyranitar can last and knock some guys out. Earthquake! Oh gosh. Oh, even more now. More earthquake! Comet! Oh, we got multiple hazards on the field. The Stealth Rock and the frickin' Sandstorm. Oh, and it has pressure. I forgot. That's fine. Thunder Punch! Even if it's boosted a lot, I should be able to... Yeah, I still got you. I thought I would. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Bronzong, eh? Well, we just fought one of them. Even more damage than the frickin' one on the outside. Yeah, oh, I should have just did another war just seeing if I can blitz through everyone. Keep it out. Flamethrower. We've been boosted. Let's see if it's enough. It is barely not because it's sturdy. Uh-oh. I'm fine with that. Torch Song. Let's just keep boosting ourselves. We're putting up resistances. Let's give ourselves boosts. Tinkaton, then we'll go with Annihilate. Tinkaton is very steel. I'm not scared. My last Pokemon will turn things around. What's strong against both of those? go with a cross chop, see if we miss. Time to get dressed up all pretty, Tinky. Stop playing rough. Oh, jeez. Finish it with Rage Fist? Steelheart Pokemon always get a solid victory, so I'm gonna win! Gigaton Hammer! And Annihilate Faints. Go Hurricane. Acrobatics. Why? I wanted to take revenge on Eureka. Pretty sure you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. Don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Frickin' Larry back? He's not just a gym leader, he's a Elite Four member too! Larry! Hello there. It's me, Larry. Let's heal up and revive. Ready to face Larry of the Elite Four? So you made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four, too. Yes, unfortunately for me. At my gym, I use normal type Pokemon, since I feel they have a lot in common with me. But, well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Prima. Anyway, time to get to work. Challenged by Larry of the Elite Four. Tropius. Oh, are you grass or flying type now, Larry? Well, I'll be trying my hand with flying type Pokemon this time. Thank you for answering my question. Flip turn! Critical hit. Let's go with Scoville then. Wow! Oh, thank you for the sunny day. Even though I feel like you're going to Oh, ow. Wow. Okay, crit. And I flinched. Uh-oh. Got him. Star Raptor swap? Yes, we're gonna do Comet. Actually, this might not be smart because I'm electric fighting, but you know what? Comet needs to do some more, dang it. Ooh, I forgot the Intimidate. It's fine. Thunder Punch! Still does very decent damage. Uh-oh! Oh, survived! Good going, bud. Altaria, yep, I'm swapping this time. Go, the Hurricane! 4 times Ice Punch! Or a Choreo. Let's keep the currents. I don't know which one you're supposed to be, but Ice Punch! Uh-oh. Oh, I hate the teeter dance! Ice Punch it again! Dang it! Revelation dance? Ooh, what the frick? Ice Punch! Don't punch yourself! Flamigo, fighting and flying. Then yeah, we'll go Annihilate, maybe. Go Annihilate. You're even stronger than before. Guess I gotta get a break today. Guess I don't get a break today. No, don't Terrasilize, but use the Rage Fist. At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs. I'd advise you to stay on your toes, because I'm about to scatter you to the wind. Oh, brave bird! Take it, Annihilate! Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. Zero to hero! Ice Punch! Good. Well, that took the wind from under our wings. lot stronger than I recall. No wonder La Prima likes you. Now then, I suppose the final member of Elite Four is next. It's your turn, Hassel. Now where could he be? Don't think he heard you, Larry. Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel. Hassel! You're up next! Hello there, Shen. It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again? Oh, goodness. Okay. More revives, more healing. Annihilate keeps getting annihilated. Save it. Are you ready to face Hassel of the Elite Four? Yes! I was, of course, absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. Young sprouts truly do grow with astounding speed, yes? But I never for a moment imagined we would be facing each other so soon. Now a teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I shall forget about my role as a teacher for a moment, and wield all my might for the sole purpose of defeating you. I am Hassel, the dragon guarding the final fortress of the test. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle ends, or feels, not ends. Yeah. I like your gloves. I actually kind of want your guys' gloves. Noivern! Okay. Show me everything you've got. I shall face you with full strength. Flip turn! Oh no, Super Fang. That is unfortunate. Well, come on back. This is why I got Tyranitar the Dragon Ball. Sandstream. Oh yeah, you're rocked. Okay. Go. Dragon Claw. Super Fang. Not again. The freaking move. Another! Oh, Air Slash! Not very effective, but I flinched, because of course I did. It's faster than me. Maybe I should just try to outlast it with Hyper Potions. At least heal myself once, see if it uses Super Fang again. Dragon Pulse, there. Not very effective, though, against me. Dragon Claw again! I hate your Super Fang. Yeah! Good going, Tyranitar. And, oh, I learned a move. Overheat! No. And, uh-oh, the Sandstorm subsided. Dragon Poison. So we want something like Scizor. Alright, come back, Tyranitar. Go, Scizor! Gouge! Metal Claw! That was a crit. Alright. Won't crit again. It'll still hit hard. But I got him. Alright. Haxorus. Dark Dragon. Come back. Go Annihilate. Oh, it's Haxorus, not the other one. That's fine though. We could still hurt it a bit. Rage Fist! Flapple, which was the grass dragon. Let's keep out. I have 2 attacks that were used against me, so let's see if the Rage Fist is strong enough. I feel like it'll do okay. I thought it was just gonna do really good damage, not enough to one-shot it. Excalibur? Only a little more until you pass. Don't let up. Excalibur! What are you? Oh, interesting. You're the ice guy evolved. Come, O great dragon, and take a Terra Jewel as your crown! Oh, now it's pure level. Which I guess does help. No point in letting this drag on. Behold the power to overwhelm everything. Wave Rush! What the frick? Annihilate. No, you got annihilated again. That's fine. We have a superhero for this one. Yeah, dragon. 0 to hero. A hero versus an Ice Godzilla. Who will win? Ice Punch! Uh-oh. Withstand it, Hurricane! Uh-oh. The Hurricane fainted. What will we do now? Go, Tyranitar! Tyranitar versus Excalibur. Dragon Claw! Uh-oh, that's Brick Break. Well. However, Tyranitar's gonna get the last laugh. The Sandstorm! Go, Scizor! X-Scissor! Ah, well. Aha. The mighty dragon has been felled. Give me the money, give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. You really did it. Oh, wow. Wonderful. I'm just so proud of you. Aw, don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There. Want a hug? Sorry about all this shit. The old man can get like that sometimes. So what if I do? It's just so overwhelmed. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, your result for the elite test of the champion assessment is a pass. No doubt about it. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. Yep. You did beautifully. Congratulations. I'd say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See the back door there? Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. Her skills are so amazing, she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. Though I think you'll do fine, kiddo. You beat me after all. I'll patch up your team on the house, so don't lose. You hear? Hey. I really love your Pokemon, mister. So I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Well, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Whoa, guess you got over your sobs, huh? You can do this. We all know you can. Now go, young Shint. Your hands may be small, but let them seize a great victory. Save. Charge! Yep, let's face our rival. Oh, on the roof. Cool. Welcome, Shin. It gives me great joy that you've managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final test is a battle against me, the top champion. Oh, not my champ. Or not my, rival. To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league chairwoman. I am utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. Maybe that's why nobody passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might manage something wonderful, like Champion Nimona did. So are you ready for your final test? I want to see the true measure of your talent. Is it better music? Hey, we have music. It's better already. Top champion, Gita Esparda. I don't know. I do hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself. Flip turn! Psychic, let's go with... I could see it being... it's Psychic, but I could also see it having a fairy move. Let's go, Scizor. La Prima. Lumina Crash. Ha! Thought so. Aren't gonna get me that... oh gosh, special defense fell. Ain't gonna get me that easy. X-Scissor. Oh god, it hurts. Oh, it just always harshly makes it fall. Freaking at least I got it with one shot. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. Well, I definitely need to swap out now. Holy crap. Good. Avila, just ice, I believe. Go Annihilate. Just cross chop. Oh, it's survived. And it has Earthquake. Take it! Okay. Finish it. Cross chop. Nice. Alright, what else you got? La Prima. Go Goats. Grass ground. Stay out. Ida sent out the goat. Poison Jab! Oh, you have Play Rough. Oh, it hurts. What's the matter? You're not one to let something so insignificant fluster you. Oh, you want to see flustered? You have my rage! Rage Fist! All your damage does is make me stronger. King Gambit. King Gambit. King Gambit. Alright, what do you look like? Oh! So he's a Shogun then. Cross Chop! Dark Steel! 4 times effective. I assume he's still dark and steel. Veluza? I forget which one Veluza is, so I'm gonna swap in the Hurricane. Use my safe bet. I honestly can't remember what Veluza is. Oh, you're the Psychic Fish. Okay. This is fine. Only acrobatics would work on you, so we're not gonna do that. Let's swap out to... This is, huh. Honestly, I might have to have the Hurricane kinda do this. Everyone else is either hurt or would not be a great matchup against you. So Hurricane, acrobatics! Confuse it with your fancy moves. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Finish it. There we go. What, Prima? You haven't even knocked out any of my Pokemon yet. Glimora, keep the current Pokemon. Don't think you've won just yet. Glimora! What is Glimora? Oh! What is this? Ice Punch it! Be the light that guides all trainers, Glimora! What typing are you turning into? Well, I'm sad I'm using Ice Punch, not like Liquidation or anything. Freeze? Oh my gosh! Glimora was frozen solid! Toxic Debris? What the frick? Doesn't matter. Finish it. Terrastalize. Liquidation.
No.
gosh. Toxic debris, man. That's a good ability.
No.
You go beyond my imagination so easily. Such overwhelming power, such amazing skill. It seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations, it's my honor to call you Champion Shent. Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Yay, you did it, mister! Congratulations. Just amazing! I can't hold it anymore! Ugh, crying again? You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest. Champion Shent, it is now your duty to set an example for all of the trainers of Paldea. Now allow me to walk you back to the entrance. I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you. The true champion awaits! No. I mean, she did defeat the Prima, so she is more of a champion than the champ. Shent! Shent! Oh man, I can tell just looking at you. You did it, right? You became a champion? No. Ha! You've got jokes, but seriously, you did become a champion, right? No. Come on, it's me! You don't have to lie, just tell me. You became a champion, right? No, I'm sorry. Okay, wait. You did become a champion, though, didn't you? No. You! Champion! Yes! No. You! Champion! Yes? Yes. I knew it all along. I got word from La Prima when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Shent, I'm a champion, and now you're a champion. Which means we're true equals, you and me. Both champion rank trainers. This is amazing. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Let's you and me be best rivals for life. No. Sure. Yes! Tomoya! Alright, you know what rivals do. Battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready? Do wait a moment, Champion Emona. Huh? What's the matter, Prima? The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Shent, Palafin, and the others. Champions must be understanding towards their opponents. Right. There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Shent and Palafin. I also must ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals and rivals? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. In that case, we can use one of the Pokemon League battle courts. Surely there's somewhere more fitting, a place with special meaning for the two of you, perhaps? Special meeting, let me see. Where leap to mind, Shent? Out behind your house. Haha, our beach out back, huh? Yeah, the place where we had our first battle might work. But on the other hand, to me it's just kinda my backyard, you know? A little ordinary. Any place else in mind? The Treasure Eatery! The Treasure Eatery? Is it significant to the two of you somehow? Ah, are you thinking of it because it's got the Medley Gym's battle court? I guess it does bring back memories. Larry? No. Larry may not appreciate the surprise visit. If you're any other suitable places in mind, would you prioritize them instead, please? Messagoza. Messagoza? Oh, good recall the place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Shint. Remember back when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? Well, I know what treasure I got out of all this. I found a true rival, someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right, I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Shint. Anyway, that being said, I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Messagoza Central Plaza. See you there. Watch Nimona be like, oh, that's okay. It's hard. It takes some people a really long time to become a champion. Some can't even manage it. Yeah, it's true. But that was funny. The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable, to be honest. I am known as La Prima, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Nimona didn't reveal her full might. In you, I suspect she might. She has found someone she can battle without holding anything back. Yay! Time to go heal. Oh, I guess I am close by. Nurse Joy! Heal me! Palafin and the rest of your team should be all better now. Oh, and I went ahead and charged up your Terror Orb, too. Come back and see us again whenever you need. Alright, let's go to the plaza. Beat Pokemon League in a little over an hour. Not bad, I think. I wasn't speeding through it either, though. No, I don't need to do that. Nope, nope. I just did that. Climb the building! Or not. Climb the wall! You can't climb that wall! I feel like it'd have more holds than what you're normally used to, bud. Any second now. Ah! There you are, Shint. Are you ready for a battle between champions? Because all these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. I think the giant lizard maybe just doesn't want to damage the intricately laid masonry. Maybe. You're challenged by Champion Nimona. Lycanroc! Oh, this is actually a decent matchup for me to start out with. Alright. Finally, a thing I've waited all this time for. Time to begin our greatest battle of all. Flip turn! Oh, level 65. Woo, buddy! That was a crit too. To think I helped teach you type matchups, and now you're using them to put the hurt on me. A critical hit at a critical moment. That goes beyond luck. You've got some kind of gift. Let's go Tyranitar. We're probably not fast enough, but we'll probably take whatever it has to use against us. Yeah, we lasted. Alright. How do you like my real hard hits? Man, it feels good to finally let loose. Eat an earthquake. Lycanroc fainted. comma. Go Annihilate. Narunatar, switch out. Go Annihilate! Stomping Tantrum! Oh, you jerk. Well, cool. Not gonna do as much now. Alright. You know what? Let's do this without. Rage Fist! Dunsparce, keep current Pokemon. Cross Chop? Are we quicker? We are quicker! Oh, not a one-shot. Dragon Rush. No, Annihilate. Okay. And it subsides. That's fine. Go Comet. Brick Break! Orthworm is just Steel. So Brick Break it too. Oh, take it. Take it. Oh, like a champ! Brick Break! Goodra! Go Hurricane! Should be faster than it. I know it has, but it should be fine. Nice punch! Freeze? Nope. Take it. Nope. That's fine. Scizor, go! Scizor! Take it! Oh, the accuracy, that's fine. Good. Starter versus starter. Let's do this. Scizor, come back. Go, Scoville! It's all down to this. My last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. Meow, Scarlet! Terrasilize, Torch Song! Shine blazingly bright, my greatest treasure. Well, it's my turn too. Go! and use Shadow Claw! Torch Song! Champion of champions. I still think I like Penny's theme more than either of the champions' themes, honestly. Is she dabbing? Oh, no. Oh! You did it! This is legit incredible. You're the strongest out there, Shant. Yeah. I mean, you knocked me flat. I was giving you absolutely everything I had. Everything I... Oh man, Pokemon battling. Am I right? It's so much fun. So much more fun than I ever even knew. Thanks for that incredible match. You beat me... for real this time. There we go. Yay! Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Shant, before round 2. Which Pokemon should I bring out this time? Decisions. Run! I win! Victory Road. Complete. Rotototo. Yo, Arvin here. Bow wow. Whoa, down boy. Don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice is old map a stiff. You're all worked up, Shant. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? No. At least try to take this seriously, would you? Don't you remember our talk at the lighthouse? All the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has really helped out. Helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we've all just got to get there. First step will be gathering at Area 0. I'll be ready and waiting at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your phone, too. Don't leave me hanging forever. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Interesting. We'll be waiting! Bow wow! Wow! Let me check and see if anyone needs or wants to talk to me. Oh, I guess talk to the director. Oh yeah, I guess I do need to get some of the Herba Mysticas again, but I'll probably do that on my time. If it seems like I'm about to do any weird kind of battles, though, I'll make sure to save beforehand and try to stream it or show it off, or at least record it. What's up, Director? Thank you for the visit, Master Shant. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? I'll leave their identity to your imagination. But now, lest I forget, there's another matter I would very much like your opinion on. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as it were, among the youth these days? Giant pompadours. Oh, pompadours, you say? I suspected as much. Though I don't seem to recall many of the Academy's male students sporting such a style. Could it be, then, that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Perhaps I have to consider a change of wig. Ah, that is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Master Shant. It was most enlightening. Was that it? Was that it, Director? Oh, okay, there's more. Thank you again for your outstanding work on Operation Starfall. I cannot tell you how relieved I am that we were able to help Miss Penny as we did. And I know she is exceedingly grateful to you for your part in all this. So I have one more thing to ask of you. The request is admittedly of a delicate nature. Do you think you could continue being good friends with Miss Penny as you have thus far? You bet! I like her! She's an Eevee trainer! Fuck yeah! I must say, I truly am glad to have you as one of my students at the Academy. I believe you're more than earned this small token of appreciation. Big nugget! Big money! I hope that you will always stay just as wonderful as you are now, Master Shint. Formed a close bond! Is that it? I'm so glad that you came to Naraja Academy, Master Shint. Okay, that's it then. Wait. Wait. Am I just now noticing this in the doorway? Why is there a great ball in the doorway? Is this just a mark where I can go, where I can leave then? Has that always been there? Go to my dorm room. Let's see if there's a... Okay, maybe there's always been that there to indicate where we can go. And okay, I have just now noticed that. Wow. Wow. Perception fail. I mean, there's not one here. I don't know, man. Anything new, or do you just want me to keep going and doing the thing? Okay, keep hunting for the ruin. I will. It's interesting, but stakes are hard. Alright. Let's begin our journey into the depths. Oh, all the way over here? Okay. Let's go to Medley. Wondering, is the crater fairly long? Because I am thinking maybe just doing a short stream today, so I'm tired. I did not sleep well last night. This is starting to hurt my eyes a little bit. If the crater's not super long, I guess I could do it, but if it's gonna take a little while, I might just want to do it next time. Okay, I want to go south from here now. Dang it. Meowth, or you'll have to taste some of the hurricane's hurrah powers. Climb! Oh, that it? That it, or can I keep climbing? Gotta be nearby. It has to be through here. Hey! Over here! This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Corridon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. The way home. Whoa, kinda dark in here. Hola, Shen. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she gets to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten up in battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Whoa! Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey! We never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk, like, way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Shin. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Shin, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Mabistiff and cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Shin. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry? Who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What? That's Professor Sada. Yamona, student ID number 805C001, and Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you, tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Mom. Please proceed below. That's not Professor. That's not Sada. Okay. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. I don't think that's Sada. Something very suspicion going on, but maybe something in my eye. But yeah. I don't trust this. I think I'll take a peek-see in here, but I don't think I'm going to play much more today, everyone. I'll probably play more tomorrow, but my eyes are hurting me. The team's ready. Biometric identification in process. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Shent, you have brought Coridon with you. No. I do not believe that can be the case. I identified its biometrics at your current location. If you utilize Coridon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there, like, an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Coridon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. This is literally just Made in Abyss. I have not watched it yet, so I don't know. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? I guess we'd better go too. Chet, ready for the worst? Yeah. Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours, and we'll be off. Let's take a look at the initial bit of the crater. Agia! What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Get on! Ah! Oh yeah, this is very freaking safe. Holy cow. Then just the glove slips off and plummets to the depths. Deeper and deeper. Oh, it's much more grassy than I would originally think it would be. I was thinking more caves, I guess, but I guess it is a crater, not caves. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. Yeah. It's okay, bud. Yes! He's like, F this, I'm out. It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second, where's the student council girl? She's already out there looking for Pokemon? What? She's gone. You don't think she... Everyone, you have to see this! Area 0 is amazing! Come on already! I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Conditions satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Ha, yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Yeah, cool. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. Sure. Everybody doing their own thing. Everybody following me? Hey, everybody following me. Cool. I just kind of wanted to look at these research stations and stuff here real quick. Oh, suddenly music. You can't ride Corridon here. Oh, I guess we can't do Corridon at all right now. That's unfortunate. Poor bud. Oh, Corviknight. Hello. Oh, there's just everybody around. You know what? The crater is probably, because of all the weird mystical energy and stuff about it, probably the place where we evolve Magneton into Magnezone, huh? Because in order to do that, you need, like, weird magnetism and powers and shit. Crystal tree. So this is inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, Area Zero. Feels different from just seeing it in our textbooks. It's so intense. Normally, we'd never be able to get in here to see it, huh? Wait, where'd Corridon go? Seems like it got spooked by something. It's hiding in its ball. Eh, Cydia? That's no good. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Should be alright. Last time I was here... Ah! Last time we were here, Corviknight wasn't trying to kill us! Or maybe it was. Run! Why didn't you just call the professor if she's down here? Don't get along or something? None of your business, Pipsqueak. Hey, that's rude. Geez, no need to bite my head off. Where'd you get all huffy for anyway? Okay, come on, you two. This is an adventure. Let's just have a good time. There we go. I'ma save it at that. Seems like there's plenty to explore and to do here. And we'll do all that next time. More than likely tomorrow, but we shall see. Thank you, Hark, for being in the chat and chatting with me. I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.